Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, NYSE Einstein, from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. We're in Monday. We're coming into the end of August. It's a wild and crazy ride we're on. The world stage, the markets, the economy, the solar eclipse, my hair, my beard. I don't even know what's going on. Market closed up 30 points today. Definitely worth discussing. As we talked last week, that we've had some negative posturing. We've had some fear. We've had some headlines, some stories, some trends that have definitely brought some negativity in the market, although the big picture really hasn't changed that much. But basically at a market that's up thousands and thousands of points and a completely dysfunctional agenda coming out of Washington and a world in a bit of a turmoil and whatnot, where people feel it's really necessary to spend millions of dollars and focus on an eclipse where the sun goes in front of the moon and the moon goes in front of the sun. I know, it's okay. No worries, don't worry about it. We got to look again. We got to pause. We got to take a view. We got to see what's going on. Every sell side that we've seen over the last few months has been rebuffed by a buy. Today we are off about 700 points from the high, but we're still at 21.7. After the weakness of last week and the last couple of weeks, which has been caused by tumultuous information and headlines and trends and stories coming out of Washington, really, with a little North Korea as a chaser, we've got to look again and see what's going on. We came in Monday after a long weekend so that people could marinate the information that they had from last week and see, do they really want to be making sales? Do they want to be getting out of the market? Do they want to be hedging themselves? Do they want to be shorting here? Or do they just want to look and wait and see if it's really going to break? Today was a very significant day. Okay? This morning, we did have the potential to open with weakness as we did. But sure enough, around 11 o'clock, the whole sentiment changed. It was as if people realized, you know what? We are not breaking. We are not going down 1,000 points. And there are people who are short, probably covering within a minimal risk ratio. There are people who are out there with shopping lists looking, you know what? We're down 700. This market could just as clearly go up as much as it could go down. So why not take a little bit of risk here and buy some cheaper stocks? Sitting around looking for some discounts. And the market rallied back and it closed up 30 points, as I always talk to you about. It's not where it opens, it's not where it closes. It's a trend throughout the day. If it hits the low in the bottom left, ends up in the upper right, that's worth significant looking at. So the market basically, now, today is not a trend, today is not a market make. We may have a complete sell-off tomorrow, we may have a crazy rally tomorrow. That's not being said. I'm here to break down today. And for today, we opened with weakness, we could have sold through and we didn't. We did turn around in a lot of ways, even with a lot of pressure under oil. It was down a couple of percent. We closed at the high of the day. Market seemed like it felt like turning around. People were putting money to work. That's what's significant about today. We closed up, we did not break down, there was no follow through, and one of the reasons is very possible, because there were hours and hours where nothing negative came out of Washington. That's possible. Mr. Trump is having a meeting tonight, a news conference that could dislocate everything. There was the solar eclipse, which had everybody by a storm. Where are you going to buy your solar eclipse glasses? 7-Eleven? Are you crazy? How many people are going blind next week? I don't even know. For today, we're doing good. NYSE Einstein from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. I love you all later.